Having an event timeline is crucial to the planning process, and without it, you might miss important deadlines. So we're going to break down exactly what you need to include in your timeline. Hey, I'm Katie with Endless Events, and when you're planning an event, having an event timeline is going to help you to prioritize and track your progress. So how far in advance should you create your timeline? It's a good idea if you're having a major conference or a music festival to start at least a year in advance. If it's a smaller event, you can start about 6 months before your event. And what should you include in it? Well, 6 months out, you should really be designating roles and responsibilities so everyone knows what their responsibilities are, and you can include planning meetings on the timeline. You should also set your goals, so have a vision for your event, how many people will be attending, and what is the reason for having your event. Create an event budget. Make sure you set a clear budget so you know where to allocate money and how to avoid overspending. You should also select your venue. These tend to book far in advance, so it's a good idea to select this first and then to go on to other vendors like your AV team, entertainment, and speakers. And you should start marketing and promoting your event so people know that it exists. Make sure you're thinking about your target audience and what the best way to reach them is going to be. 3 months out from your event, you can book your caterer, florist, and other vendors. You can also make sure you have all your supplies like badge holders, swag, and signage. Gather all of your speaker materials like biographies, headshots, and any AV needs that they might have for their presentations. And make sure that you have an emergency plan in place should you need it. 1 month from your event, you can confirm your catering order and give them a final head count. You can confirm setup with your AV team and make sure you check with your venue to see when you're allowed to actually start setting up. You should also have security in place and make sure that they know their roles and responsibilities. And if you need to, you can do an on-site run-through. It's also a really good idea to have a day of timeline where you include all the details like meals, breaks, and giveaways so that nothing gets missed. And after your event, go over your event budget versus your actual costs so you know where to improve in the future. And set up a time to meet with your staff so that you can ask for feedback. Now that you know everything that you should include in your event timeline, you should be much better prepared for your next event. But if you want to learn more, you can click the link and head to our blog post where you can also download our free event planning checklist to help you get started. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or any tips to add to this. And before you go, don't forget to give this video a like and to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.